And that's me, myself. And that's alright. Because this is Miner's Madness. And this is a video diary of myself and my internal thinkings. And you peoples are along for the ride, the journey, and the adventure. So, with that being said, there's nobody in here, so I'm just asking myself this question, and not that I can hear if the music's too loud or not, but it don't matter. It's just gonna go on anyway. Real quick, just to reiterate, in the pinned at the top of the comments is a video link that I created for a Forrest Fenn coin giveaway as a random comment picker, so that yeah, reach over 114,000, and that's do 14 comment pickers, and the 14th one will get the Forrest Fenn coin, and it's to help raise awareness for mental health and suicide and prevention. Try saying that like 5 times fast when your brain's like scattered all over to the winds and back. Digressing, but yeah. So you get a chance, just share that video that's in the link, and I appreciate those who do. I appreciate those that have commented already, and I appreciate your time that you have taken to spend it with me, regardless if you watch it all or not, or you just pop in or not. But I appreciate it. I appreciate you recognizing a small little effort that I could try to do as a person, and spread it like wildfire. Like a planting the seed. Because you could harvest food, or you could just pray that it'll grow. There's one or two things you could do. Gotta get your hands dirty if you want to see some of that food coming into your belly. You know what I mean? The world's not gonna sit there and produce it for you. Oh wait, yeah, it does. If you learn your history, all kinds of things that are reproduced for you. But it's taken under control if you kind of look at it. You know what I mean? By the bigger hierarchy of the food industry, monopolizing on that grocery store perspective, kind of like the thrill of the chase, and the chase community is like a big old supermarket. Go down and pick your poison. You know what I mean? And I appreciate, especially those other YouTube channels that have also made mention of that video that's at the top of the link, to help raise awareness. I mean, where is it? It's right here. Oh, I know this is what some people come to see. Or maybe not. But, let's see if we can't do this where it looks good. Oh, my laptop. Why is that one off? The wife's computer went off, and so I can't, see myself. Oh, it's fuzzy. Now I feel like Ben from the Treasure Warriors. When he's sitting there always trying to get something to focus. Psh, let's try that. Boom. No, it don't work. That's okay. Anyway, you'll just have to trust me when I say that this is a 1880 $5 gold piece from the Forrest Fenn Thrill of the Chase. And I have been lucky enough in my life to sit there and be able to acquire this and pass it on to somebody else. I think I hope this story, kind of inspires somebody to go out and do something besides making a comment and hoping to chance on a drawing that you get this look. Man, if this, I don't know, my lantern, who doesn't get frustrated? You can look at the top half. How about that? Not even, you get none of it. It's okay. You can see the back half. No, it's all right. See, I digress a lot, and that's okay, because this is my world, This is my universe. This is, what I create around me. And, yeah, there's a whole lot of digression. If you think about it, history has a lot of digression in it, too. But, I mean, the point that I'm trying to make is it takes everybody working together for an idea to work cohesively. And I appreciate the people who take the time to come along for the ride. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. You can always exit left stage. You know what I mean? That's what El Padre said one time. You know what I mean? But I enjoy the company, and I want more people to come and enjoy his story, so that everybody has a story they can share. They want to share, and you know, I like stories. Come on to this stage and share your thoughts, your perspective, or not. It's okay. It's mainly just my perspective anyway. But it's my madness. Really, it is. When a person has a lot of time to be by themselves, you go freaking crazy. And um, there are things. So like, there's life and death. Like Forrest Fenn said, I wish I could have done the things I was contributed to, or whatever I was able to do. He basically saying, I wish I could have done the things I was able to do. And if I can help share somebody else's story or my story that gives somebody else a positive outlook on life, that I'm doing my part. And when you guys share, you're doing your part, in my perspective. And I appreciate that. And that's why, I was able to acquire this and be able to pass it off to somebody else. And it's part of history. It's his story. It's the history that people want to be remembered for what they've done to create a ripple effect in their life, in their family, in their friendship circles, and just in the world around them, in their community, in their city, in their state. And yeah, it was a process of madness that kind of created a circle, a journey that I was needing to take. And I felt that I've taken that journey. And then part of that journey is following history, the history of your lineage, of you as a person, the history of your town, the town you moved from, the town you were born in. I mean, just there's a whole bunch of history, foreign and domestic history. I mean, it's amazing to see how man has left a mark on the world, that they were able to change it so that it became more or less, in a sense, better for themselves and those around them. I moved from Massachusetts, so I was born in Concord, Mass, and then I lived in Webster, Hanscom Air Force Base, and then my childhood growing up was Charlton, Mass, and that's where Grizzly Adams is buried, or a Grizzly Adams is buried. It was in the town of Charlton, Massachusetts, and growing up, teased here and there, and then just some other traumas that happened in my life that is part of the chase, which is life, is what my book that I'm writing about is sharing some of those traumas that people may or may not learn, or may not grow from, but ended up going through a breakup with my girlfriend at the time, and we were like together for like 2 years or a year or something like that. Can't remember. Long time ago. And so I was working two jobs. I was working Pure One Imports and then working uh, at Sears. I was so I was sales associate at Pure One Imports and then working in the tool section at Sears. Um, Mostly just replacing tools all day. That's what happens with Craftsman. Lifetime warranty, don't you people forget. You see something that says Craftsman, even if it says Craft, it's still, hey, Craftsman. They'll replace it. If not, they'll give you something better or upgrade, if I'm not mistaken. But, so it was like heartbreak, somebody's heart's breaking. It's like, what do you do? I'm working two jobs. My best friend went off to college. I'm not much of a college person. I'm not much of a bookworm, or I wasn't at all. And I was more hands-on. I went 4 years as a vocational school for building maintenance, so I can learn to, maintain buildings and be the janitor. Though it's not a janitor job, but it's just part of the job. You know what I mean? And so it was that, and then there was the military perspective. It's like, well, they do provide you food, shelter, companionship, uh, and money. So it was like, so I just started talking to my dad about it. I'm like, Dad, I'm thinking about going in the military. You know, heartbroken, blah, crying all over the place. A lot of works flooding out the neighborhood and stuff. And so he says, if you're gonna join the military, you might as well join the Air Force. It's the easiest branch of them all, and he knows me. I mean, I'm his son. It's like, okay, I'll take the easy route, because he's always had me working in the backyard, picking out rocks or chopping out stumps or taking rocks out of the river, building up the rock wall, cutting down brush. Yeah, so I digress a lot, but since you're bringing up memories, um, my dad had two dump truck loads of dirt that was collected from along the sides of roads that the county was collecting. He had two dump truck loads of dirt dropped inside of our driveway. And I'm like, what the hell? Am I supposed to? No way. But, yeah, couple wheelbarrows a night, fill in a couple holes, move some rocks. And soon enough, that two dump truck loads of dirt ended up becoming a flat surface. And it's definitely a life lesson I will remember. Because I could do more complaining about removing the rocks and removing that dirt and having to do all the work, but it's still going to be there. And the only way it's going to get done is if I get it done. And the sooner I get it done, the sooner I can go play. So that's what my dad taught me. So that's something I appreciate that learning from my dad. But then, like I said, joined the military, went to, Texas for boot camp and for tech school, and then stationed over here in Idaho and been here ever since. That was 98 to now. So yeah, there's that portion. But anyway, yeah, I don't even like people popping in and out. It's all good. If anybody's on there that's still listening, is the music too loud or am I not loud enough? Because it feels like I'm just talking to myself anyway, which I am. I mean, people in chat want to see the coin. They can sit there, hey man, show me that coin that you're auctioning, or not auctioning, but random comment picking, and I'll pop up the coin. You know what I mean? Come on, what the? Oh, I know what's gonna happen there. But yeah, no, seems like I'm all alone, which is okay. That's what happened. I'd rather no music. So the music is too much then, yeah? I mean, I could turn down the music. But then it's like, for me, I come out here, and this is my brain, and it's like, but hey, that's very good constructive criticism, If it does make it hard to focus, then I guess I'll let people focus. Though, I mean, there's not much to focus on. I'm just rambling on as if people come into the chat, I mean, the description is about history, hunting history, people metal detect, mining, um, archaeologists, archaeology, geography. I mean, people come in if they want to chat about something and try to teach me something. I'm more than willing to want to learn, you know, and then, likewise, maybe go back because I'm just in here well, I'm not taking a break, but I'm done from installing the floor that's in the spare bedroom, so, and I like company. And, sometimes when you're sitting by yourself, I got my wife. I mean, she's here, of course, but, and then I got Kiwi. But there's still, it's hard in life, growing up, especially growing up, to find and make friends with people who you find a common interest in. And especially now, in this day and age, there's a whole lot of guilty by association, which is, I mean, that's not cool. I mean, when you're accusing something before you even knowing anything about a person, it's just, I don't know, you would have to try to find out some truth at least behind people or things, you know what I mean? But it's, see, I don't even know where I'm going with that one. That train just went down. But it's more or less like, talking with people. Sitting in, oh, that's what I was talking about. Was I was done putting the floor in the spare bedroom. And so now that I'm done with that, ish, I still got to caulk around the baseboards a little bit. And then do a little repainting, which the wife likes to paint, so she'll do the painting. Oh, I wonder if this focuses on like the stuff behind it, which is kind of like oh, that's another point I was trying to make. See, this train's coming back around. Is there's a lot of people out there, a lot of different YouTube channels that I watch, and I like the perspective that a lot of people share, whether other people like them or not. And it's just it's sad to see the different it's sad to see the different aisles in the Chase market where there's things being thrown over across the aisle. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I want to throw this can of tuna at you. Oh, well, here comes some milk. So you can cry over it because it's spilled. You know what I mean? Come on. Life is too short. And if history hasn't taught you that life is really, really short, then you're missing, I think, a small point in life. And that life is freaking short. See, now I'm starting to get like elevated, kind of like Ben does too. Or like Bill. Bill gets elevated. There was a person on the other channel that I think it was like Chasing Indies, where a person named Paul, he was elevated. That's passion, you know what I mean? Or craziness. All depends on what you like. But, why instead of, throwing grenades at each other, just give them an olive branch and at least help them in a little bit. I don't know. But it's just, I'd hate to go down to just being by myself again in the shed, trying to figure out more stuff in history to find, and go looking for. And so it brings back to my point again. Like, so the title of the channel is Hunting History. So, and if anybody in the chat seems I got a couple more people joining my crazy mind here, start chatting, start talking to each other, about what kind of tools do you guys use if you use anything to go hunting history. If you go hunt history, something that I might look into. What did you say about this coin I'm giving away? Why are you giving a coin away? So, Nomadic, I am trying to give this coin away, which is an 1880 $5 gold piece, which is hard to see because it's a glare. Oh, let's do that. No, that's not going to work either. You guys can't see it too bad. But you'll have to trust me when I say it's a $5 gold piece from the Force Fend Throw the Chase that I'm giving away to help raise awareness to mental health and suicide prevention. So there's a video that is at the top of the chat that's pinned. And you go there, make a comment, and as the comments start doubling up on themselves, I'm going to do a random comment picker. And once I get to the 14th random comment picker, this coin will be given away with one of those other little, gold color $1 coins that I have, and those 4 trinkets that I had out. If you ain't seen those trinkets, I can get those trinkets out and show you. Just let me know. But it's a jewel, another ring. There's another gold ring, and then a 1 penny, a 1935 1 penny. But let me read some of this chat and see if I can't catch up on myself or not. It was distracted. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, so I can. It makes sense. This fan's probably bothering you too, huh? I bet you that helped out. I bet you I'll get a thumbs up on that one, huh? Somebody say thumbs up. Yeah, to turning that fan off helped. So that you can hear me even better, because I'm all nasally all the time. Because I got teased when I was a kid for having such a big nose, which is all right. Because, I grew into it, and I found me a beautiful wife that loves me for who I am, regardless of the size of my hunker or not. Now, see, that's trauma. That if you can learn to see the positive side of a negative thing, then, there is somebody for somebody out there. I do believe that. It may be hard to find, or it's just when you stop looking is when it finds you. So Nomadic, I hope I answered your question on why I'm giving the coin away. If not, ask again a different way, and I'll try to answer it in a different way. I don't know. Anyway, what else? We have a chat. I have a lot of perspective, and they all point in different directions. Ain't that the truth? And the more people that you meet, your perspective changes, Oh, sure. So now it's too much me. Fine, I'll turn the fan back on. I'll turn it on low so I can... See, this is good. I appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys helping me kind of fine-tune this Western train ride that we're on for Miner's Madness. Because when a person goes mad, it's hard to see, the things around them. Or the noises. Is the lower fan or the higher fan? Just let me know. There's white noise, but you are clear sounding. So now that the fan's on low, am I still as clear, or not? So, I'll read about 3 stories. Oh, 3 stories. It's empty though. Well, having a grenade is pretty cool. Yeah. Can you say grenade on YouTube? I don't know. Can you say grenade on YouTube? Oh, so it's just as clear, but is it just as clear if you can hear me say grenade on YouTube? I mean, a person... So here's the thing about having a grenade that I think is cool. Because any person... So I guess today is Martin Luther King's Day, people. I forgot to recognize that at the opening, so I'm sorry. But that's all right. He had a dream. Well, I have a dream too. And it says that in my dream, if I need to protect myself, I am going to use any and all means possible to protect myself. And that includes a hand grenade if you got one. So, hell yeah, man. Let's see if we can find some gunpowder, figure out how to get that thing working. Or you done that already. You probably have. Sneaky. Anyway, if you have any questions about any of this stuff that's up here behind me, in what Ben was saying, my shop, it's actually my shed, which my shed is an extension of my brain, on the outside. The things I like, and the things I like to do, and the things I like to learn about are all kind of like displayed here. Oh, and then anytime you hit a chime or the bell, and you got saying then, it's a recognition of in the now moment. People who learn about trying to go to enlightenment or a higher state of learning or meditation, that kind of stuff. Recognizing a sound, to, trigger something in your brain to change, blah, blah. And put you in the now perspective, quick, That's why somebody, they'll sit there and go gong with a gong. Or they'll sit there and yell at people and say, hey, what you doing, Are you awake? Are you listening? Open that, what they call a third eye. And it's almost like saying, if you open up your third eye, which is your pineal gland is what interprets all the experiences your body has from external and internal to internal, if that makes internal sense. And it's interesting because it's a form of energy and sound. And so if you're opening your third eye, you're opening up all your senses to the world around you. And getting distracted by an instant sound to snap you into place is part of, the world around you. So yeah. What's up, peoples that we have? Oh yeah, don't forget to keep calm and treasure on, in case I don't say it at the end, but this ain't the end. This is just the middle. Or the beginning. Who knows? I don't know. I was supposed to be like, respond to people in on comments, because part of this mental health awareness. So there's when people have made comments, and I can't assume for anybody, and I'm not, but if it were me, when people have commented on my video, I have hearted, and then I have shared their comment on live, reading their comment. But those people may not obviously see that what I'm doing, and that's okay. So I've been busy, trying to get a train track going and the floor and whatnot, and just enjoying not doing anything. I I need to go in and make a reply to all those comments so that that person can get hit with a notification or whatever saying I replied to them, and they can read my reply so that they get that dong of, hey, I got recognized in the now. And so it's, in order for what I'm trying to do to spread, I have to let them know that I see they're trying to sow, if that makes sense. Because you reap what you sow. Ain't that right, farmers? So yeah, coin, and so that changes things here, peoples. If I can't listen to music and start singing to myself as I'm doing nothing and talking to myself, which is entertaining enough for myself, and that's okay, because like I said, this is a living diary for me and my family. This is my history that I'm recording. And so, there's such a scratch in my throat. Oh, talk about scratches in the throat. So, like a couple months ago, we lost one of our best friends, Mozart, a little four-legged friend of ours. And I'm surprised that it's this quick. But today, there's a new little four-legged friend in our family. And so, I don't know if she's quite picked a name out, but she was going with like, so it's an Aussie Border Collie mix. Cute dog. Really cute. One blue eye and one like a hazel greenish kind of eye. Male. And I think she's looking at names that like Cooper or Cooper. Oreo was one of them that our daughter came up with, and I wanted to go with Oreo, but she don't like the Oreo one. So, and that's okay. But I'll have to take some. I'll take a picture and post it on the thingy, Bobby. I wonder if those community things that I post like make it out there or anything, or the shorts. I mean, is that even helpful to anybody? Does it work? Do people enjoy that kind of stuff? Let me know and comment, because if you do, I'll try to do more of it, and if not, then I'll try to do more of it. Because it's my universe, and I appreciate you all coming around and showing support, being little asteroids in my universe as I'm floating around. My son, as you know, my son, and he's down there, but the son, as in my wife, you know, and yeah, you know, because who doesn't like hanging out and just BSing about nothing? Oh, what we got? Jeep Girl Jody is saying, did you get any prizes in Yellowstone? So when we went to that function in the junction, uh, I know we had gotten those things we had found that were hanging up on trees and this, that, and the other spots. And I can't remember what that was for. But I got my little charm or stone with the butterfly or there was like other animals or something like that were stringed together, hanging up in my car. And then I mean the prize of meeting some of you fine people out there, that was probably the highlight of the adventure. And I think bringing Russ along for the ride has really been part of that adventure, because if it wasn't for Russ, I wouldn't have known about the thrill of the chase, and if I wasn't for the thrill of the chase, I would have been in Yellowstone. And then it's like, you know, you're meeting cool people. It's like, why not just keep meeting cool people and you know, make it work somehow. So I guess for those that may or may not know, I may not know or know that I guess there's the function in the junction for this year is sometime in August. I might be wrong and I might be right, but I don't know. Early August, if I'm not mistaken. If you want to know more about that, though, reach out to Luli Bell on at least YouTube, or look up Function at the Junction on YouTube or on Facebook and see what you find there. Maybe they got something posted up. Oh, which goes for poker. I'm so excited for poker. I got me a new shirt made up just because of it, and then because the story, you know, getting my hands on this to make it recirculate was an inspiration in a sense from the thrill of the chase. The thrill of the chase came about because of mental health. So to, you know, just kind of, you know, the infinity sign, weave it together, so to speak, for me, it's working, you know. The story's working, I guess, for lack of a better word. Uh-oh. You probably can't hear my wife, but she's outside calling the kitties. Meow. Meow. You think she'll come in here? Meow. Or is that too loud? Am I meowing too loud for you peoples? Meow. Nah, she ain't biting. Speaking of biting, you see this right here behind me? That's like when we went to Hawaii, we tried to get something. You know, everybody gets a souvenir or whatever. Can you imagine fishing with that thing? They'd be like out there, whoosh! Oh, I caught me a rockfish. Start pulling on it, breaks. Oh, why did it break? It broke like a twig. Probably because it was. Anyway, I thought it was funny when I first thought of it. You may or may not. That's okay. Uh, yes, that's cool. People, when you find something and sharing it and kind of giving away, I mean, you don't have to give everything away because, somebody, you need stuff for yourself, you know what I mean? If I gave all my stuff away, I wouldn't have anything to give away. Now, would I? That's not logical. Not logical thinking. Yes, so still nobody's sharing any information. Nobody likes hunting history and chat with each other. I mean, you guys know each other, guys, gals, peoples, it's peoples, non-binaries. We'll figure this one out. Humans, animals, we're all just animals. Can I say? I'll just go with animals. We animals need to stick together because it's an animal eat animal world out there. It truly is. See, that works. See? Then we all can get along. Make sure everybody got something to drink, everybody got something to eat. That's how civilizations thrive and grow. But when you start squandering it away and taking control of it, then that's where problems start coming. It's like, man. And I try not to get too political at all. But I mean, so I joined the military. To me, it was just a paycheck. I didn't really care who was president. I didn't know what was going on. Out of high school, I did 4 years just working at it. Just I didn't pay attention to that kind of stuff. And I'm not saying I pay too much attention to that. I can see, okay, you got my attention right there. So check this out. So for Christmas, uh, I don't know if you guys like movies or not, but I love movies. Movies help inspire some of the things that I think and some of the things I do. And so for Christmas, uh, one of my daughters had got me a coin set from The Hobbit. So I thought that was pretty cool for anybody that likes coin collecting, even though they're just, what they are. So let's see. What we got here? We got another ship, another, like a warthog or something. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. There's Kiwi. There's Kiwi right there flying around. See that? She's an eagle. She says I'm an eagle. Oh, else fails, she gets bored and says, I'm an eagle. I'm an eagle. Like, and then you start saying, like, I'm an eagle, and then she's like, Rah! It's like, well, wait a minute. You were just saying I'm an eagle, and then all of a sudden you're going to say I'm a... Rah! Come on now, bird. You know how to talk. God gave you a voice. Now use it. That's what I say to her, too. I see. That's exactly what I say. And then, so, since somebody said crystals, though, was part of hunting history, you have to learn the geography and geology of the areas that you go looking at, searching for, doing meditation or whatever, or spiritual stuff, or just wandering the desert, doing a walkabout. There's a place where I live that is called Leslie Gulch, and been trying to find some good geodes out that way, and haven't really found any. And so for Christmas, my other daughter got me one of those like National Geographic 10-pack geodes, which I thought was really, really freaking cool. So I'm excited to crack those babies open so that I can show her what she had given me for a gift, because I thought it was freaking awesome. I thought it was freaking awesome. Places and go digging. And then got black. Yeah, see, okay. So the black light, and there's two reasons why I got me a black light flashlight. Hopefully you got a nice, good, powerful, strong one that gives it nice. So over in, if I think it's like one of the Great Lakes area, like Michigan area, there is what they call Uper lights. If you don't know what a Uber light is, I have no idea what it is either. Go look it up somewhere on Google. That's what I did. It's a rock that reflects ultraviolet light, and so it's really cool. Look it up, Uber lights. And so I had gotten a black light flashlight, so I can, if I ever make it out at least that way or wherever I'm at, I use a black light to sit there and find me some Uber lights because they're cool. They're cool rocks. And then There's that, and then what else? Da, 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 da. Oh, and I got a black light so that I can see if there's any scorpions around and stuff for uh, El Paso, because last year I was supposed to go with Russ down to El Paso to look into that Los Padre mine thing, and that didn't happen. So that's on the back burner for now. But hey, at least I wrote a book about it. It's on Amazon called Pioneer Gold and the Los Padre Mine. I'm pretty sure. If not, that's what it looks like. Because it's fallen. Oh, see, maybe you guys seen it before. Or you haven't, and that's okay. I show it to you again. So like in this cover, there's a history of the way currency, has been throughout. Um, oh man, forgot to shut the air compressor off. I wonder if y'all can hear it, because if you can hear the air compressor, that means my neighbor can hear it. If my neighbor can hear it, that's not good. And I'm not running out there to shut it off, so I'll just wait till it builds up pressure. We can hear you good? What? You can't what? You can't hear me? Hello? Mic check 1 2. No, I know you can hear me, but I probably still sound nasally. God, when I watch myself, it's interesting. Sometimes I laugh at myself, but yeah, uh, you know that especially was used for a type of currency because you kill stuff and you trade meat and fur. That was a type of currency. The gold, there's gold in its raw form to its other forms. This one's a goldback. It's a dollar goldback. So in Utah, they make goldbacks, $1, $5. And they do it on the value of gold by the ounce. It's weird because makes you wonder how the I guess it's just straight up weight by weight. Maybe I'll have to look back into it. But like I know somebody who has that gold back right there that's on that book. I mean, some of them jewels and stuff. Jewels were used to trade currency. Control the currency, and then you can control the masses. Control the masses, you control what happens on the planet with history. Then you got some of these people that are coming in trying to rewrite history, tearing this down, taking these names away. Let's just wipe them out of history so we don't know what bad they did, so we cannot do the same bad thing. Oh yeah, let's think this through. But again, I'm not into talking politics, so I'm into talking politics. I'm not into it, but I'm into it. You know what I mean? It's a fine razor blade to walk down. Oh, you could hear the air compressor, so that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Then when the electric went out, blue amber surprised me the other day. I have blue amber surprised me the other day when the electric went out. So INFJ, so what do you like? Blue amber. So you looked at some blue amber underneath your black light? Is that what you're saying? Because if that's the case, I wonder what it looks like. You should take some pictures and like post it on your YouTube thing, and so I can see what it looks like. Oh my neta. What else are we gonna talk about? Oh, did it glow? Oh, I bet. So like was it more of a translucent glow, or did it give off like a certain like yellowish or any fluorescent? Like what type of glow? Oh god, I wonder what that looks like. I was watching this one YouTube where they were walking inside of a mine shaft, shining the black light around, looking for the quartz, because the quartz is what was carrying the gold. And so, yeah, that's always interesting. So if you go prospecting, bring a black light, might help you find some gold. I don't know. You never know. Very dark blue. Oh, I bet it was beautiful, though. I bet that was beautiful. Yeah. Oh, And it almost makes me want to look one up. But that's okay. So what else do you all like to do when you hunt history? Because it's interesting. Because like even stones and stuff. I mean, if you haven't learned how to what they call mapping, learn how to or at least look into it and kind of get a general idea of how to make uh, arrowheads and stuff like that, so that if you ever find yourself in a spot where you don't have a conventional means to defend yourself, you can at least kind of learn how to create the tools to help defend yourself so that you can make a better weapon. Yeah, because wilderness survival and all that. Yeah. Because you never know when you might need to sit out there, get lost, and nap yourself an arrowhead and try to go hunting and whatnot. And yeah. But, you never know with what's going on in the world today, all them other countries that are warring. I mean, it's bad enough and it's sad enough. And I say this with a heavy heart, but it's true. It's bad enough and sad enough that there are countries out there that are warring over food and water and trying to survive. And we have people over in America who are warring over words. And it's sad. It really is. And I think that's something that somebody had pointed out to me during the function at the junction. Then again, that helped me kind of change my perspective on life. Is like, you really got to take a look at some of the things that are going on in the world to understand how grateful I am to have served my country, and how grateful I am to live in this country, and how grateful I am to be a U.S. American citizen, because it has a lot of benefits to a better lifestyle with less control than other countries out there. And that's one of the reasons why when I have a hard time, which I need to really get over quick, about leaving the country to go on trips with my wife, so that I don't miss out on that worldly experience. But I know that my freedoms are more secure here than they are in any other place. And yeah. Oh, I bet that was loud. And I do apologize. So I'm just going to take a drink of this and see what else somebody says in chat about hunting history, or about their history. A story they got to share about when they went out adventuring. Adventure stories. Share your story, your history with me. I mean, we're learning about what is it? Blue amber shining a dark blue when you shine a black light on it. Did you see that the Missouri House added a dress code for women? They have to keep their arms covered now. Are you serious? So, I mean, to an extent, I understand a dress code. But then again, I don't understand the dress code. I mean, I don't know. I mean, as long as a person is respectfully dressed to cover the body in an appropriate way, then I don't see what the problem would be. But to make everybody look the same, I don't know. Is it to help normalize and get them to fall in line? Can't have any uniquism out there. You never know. Sorry, you probably heard that, huh? A little sniffle pop. That's alright. This is my universe. I appreciate you hanging out. I do. I really do. And I appreciate you people sharing that link that's at the top of the chat. So, get that word out there about mental health and, suicide prevention, because anybody could, find themselves in a dark spot and need to reach out. And that reach out is the number 988. Dial that on your phone and reach out. I wish I could say, I would be there for YouTube land, but I can't. I have my own family and friends that I need to be there for. And I can't save everybody. And I'm not trying to save anybody but myself. And if some of the things that I've learned along this ride, that I've learned from people and things that have helped me save myself, then I hope I can teach those things to others, so that they can have a useful tool in their toolbox when they're facing life, you know? Because who hasn't always, you know, at least felt down once in their life? And if you say, no, I'm going to call you a liar just because, I find it hard to believe that somebody could go through this life and not have felt down and out. And, you know, just knowing that you're not alone is just part of the solution, I think. And so that's what, like, this Miner's Madness thing is, just, you know, me venting and ranting about nothing and everything. And, you know, because I have a whole lot of time to write a book and a whole lot of time to wait to draw this coin on a random comet picker, because there there's not that many the video ain't being shared that often, which is okay because it's good time for me. Somebody said that it'd be hard to see this video that I created to help raise awareness for mental health um, get over 114,000 views. And then somebody else said, well, then you'll be holding on to that coin for quite a while. I mean, those are two, I mean, I'm not going to argue with them. They're good statements. And I probably agree with it. Like, you're right. 114,000 view or comments, or unique comments, or however that works, you know, because, you know, doubling up, blah, blah, blah. It's my universe. I'll make it work the way it works. But the point is, anything is possible. I mean, just because you may think it's impossible doesn't mean it is impossible. And that's why if you use neural networking with everybody else and just kind of gaining a perspective of life and stuff, you can make things work and figure it out. Yeah, that just hit a brick wall, like a car going crazy on a hydroplane. We're talking about something, but we don't know what we're talking about. Oh my God, people! Yep. Anyhow, you know, it's history. What do you guys got? What else do you have in chat for history or hunting history? Where were some of the oldest places you've been? You know, I got like another half hour. I ain't seen those shows coming on Monday. I don't know what happened to Calazars and Thor or K-Pro or whatever, but I you know, I wish their family well and everything, and they got some good stuff coming out when they do share. At least I think so, and that's, you know, part of the market. That's the Chase market. That's one of the aisles I go down. I like to go down J Street's aisle, you know, Why Must I Go aisle, Indie aisle, Treasure Warriors aisle, Cynthia Meacham aisle. I mean, there's all kinds of aisles. You know, pick a poison. People have got good things to share, and people got bad things to share. And when you listen to somebody, you kind of, you know, pick up a perspective of that person, and, you know, what they may or may not be about, at least from the perception that they're giving. So, I've been to all 50 states. Oh, well, that is cool. That is wicked cool, because I've been to like 42, 44, 45 or something like that. Alaska is one of the far outreacher ones, and so we're going to Alaska. But I met a dude when I first went to Yellowstone for my first boots on the ground. I met a guy that was doing 50 states in 1 year, and I was parked in his camping spot, but ended up sharing it with me, and then ended up thanking him the next morning, and told him about the chase, and got him to look along the riverbanks with me for the chest. So it was an interesting day. So in your 50 states, I mean, what was it like a time frame, like something you were trying to go and achieve, or was it just something that you happened to along your travels just been to every state? Because Alaska is one of those hard ones to hit. Because it's and Hawaii is another one that's hard to hit too. And that's way down there. Well, I guess it all depends on like which direction you're standing. If you're standing in a direction looking south, I guess then Hawaii would be if you're standing south, and that would still be south. Yeah. Anyway, what else we got in chat? Anything? Anything? What do we got here? No time frame. Went to Hawaii in 1985. I bet things were way different back then than it is now. Of course, everything was way different in 1985 than now. That's another thing that I find interesting is when you look on Facebook. You know how Google and Facebook and all that stuff, they like to listen in on what you say. I guarantee. So try this. For 2 days, start talking about massage chairs and maybe type in I don't know. Don't even type in massage chair. Don't type anything into your phone. Just talk about massage chairs for like 2 days non-straight. Just throwing, I need to get a massage chair, this or that. See what happens. I bet you Facebook and all that and Google starts throwing shit up there onto your feed saying, "Hey, buy this. We got exactly what you're talking about." Yeah, because we went and got that massage chair because Cindy's turning that spare bedroom into an office for her work because she got her new job. So that's a congratulations. Yay! Um, I say yay because now hopefully she won't be so mad if she ever finds out what I'm doing here because she still don't know that I got this coin or how much I got it for or what I'm even really doing with it. I mean, she don't even know. So I need y'all to shh. See, that's all part of Minder's Madness. Is you gotta keep good, uh, good. Oh man, I need to choose my words wisely, as a wise man once said. I trust that nobody will say anything about the Forrest Fenn coin, though I can't trust anybody to not say anything about the Forrest Fenn coin. So, yeah, hopefully if you guys ever meet Cindy, maybe you'll forget about the coin in this giveaway that I'm doing, even if it's just for a brief conversation. And if not, well, I wonder who the person would be that would break the news. I wouldn't think too highly of that person, I don't think. But then again, maybe I would. But then again, maybe I wouldn't. Because it's like, come on, man. I'm trying to like do something on the down low. And then somebody goes up and like, oh, hey, by the way, guess what your husband's doing? I don't think you're going to approve. And they'd be like, thanks, now I got to sleep out here in the shed. And that ain't going to work. Ain't going to fly. Can't have it. Can't have it. That would not work out at all. So, well, she don't know about it because I ain't told her about it. Yeah, that's one thing. The other thing is, so, um, I pay the majority of, not, so I don't want. All right, see again, I gotta choose my words wisely here. Yeah, I need. I really love sleeping next to my best friend, so I try not to do anything that would make her kick me out of the house, let alone off the couch. You know what I mean? But so I mean, it's oh my Lanta. See, that's a word I use a lot too that I picked up somewhere is my Lanta or oh my Lanta. I think it's from like Trailer Park Boys, which I've never really watched at all. some friends of mine, military, that watched it, and they would say it, and then somehow, for the brief moment, it caught on in my head. Oh, my Lanta. But yeah, no, she don't know about it because I ain't told her. And she's seen some of the videos I've done, but I don't think she's really caught on to what's going on. You know, I so I got like, so I've told her this much, is, you know, because it's true that, I mean, show and tell now. I mean, there's not much to show or tell about, but I figured since we're on the subject of sharing and not sharing information, you know, that's one thing I was trying to do. Like when I was working on my solve, was to share the idea that, you know, who knows, could help somebody else. So I show her like these coins because I know I've told her that she got mad. I was like doing something with these $1 you know, Tyler Cole. Look at that. Who is that? Can you tell me who that is? Anybody? Anybody? Tell me who that is. I know who it is. You probably can't see it. No. Oh well. And I thought the internet was good. I thought my upgrade was really good. You could see clearly now. The rain is gone. But she knows that there's coin giveaways that I'm doing with these. But she doesn't know about the Force Fen coin giveaway that I obtained. So yeah. So she knows there's a coins giveaway with the trinkets, some of the trinkets that I've acquired along the route. You know, it's like, why not? It's just something fun and cool, and you know, I've made mention of the winners, and nobody's reached. I've got one of the three, their information, so I can send out their stuff. But the other two haven't reached out yet, and last I checked, that video only had like 70 comments or something like that on there, so it's still got up to like 112 or something like that unique comments. Oh my Lanta. All right, plug your ears. You ready? See, I need to do that more often, is warn you guys that I'm about to cough and say plug your ears, hit mute, give you a second, and then I can cough my lungs out. It's see, I blame it. I blame that I'm allergic to kiwi. Yes, I'm allergic to my service bird. If you can believe that. And if you can't, too bad. That's what I'm sticking with. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's what I'm sticking with. But oh, doesn't she see the credit card? So she knows I have my credit card. So all right, so I got one credit card that I keep telling her is my mining credit card. It's for mining, whatever I need, what I want to do. It's my credit card for mining. It says mining and Russ. You know, I met Russ mining and metal detecting and adventuring, and then you know, mental health, Force Fen, the thrill of the chase, meeting people, blah 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 blah. This, you know, I use, you know, so anyhow, and then there's, you know, other credit cards for other things, and then everything else, you know, is, you know, paid off and whatnots. So does she have access to my account, my statements? I mean, if it comes in the mail, she does. So I'm all like trying to check the mail every day, grab it out, make sure it goes into recycle right away. The sad part about that, though, is we got the Ring device up there on the garage, so we see everything that's happening out front. And yeah, she sees me when I do. It's like, oh, what were you doing out there, throwing stuff right away, huh? It's like, nothing. Don't mind. It's just, you know, recycle. Not trying to burn it up yet, you know. I don't want to fill up the trash bag inside the house, so I'm just gonna throw it out here right away, you know. Don't worry about it. Just go back to work. Don't pay attention to me, because she'll sit there and I'll try to do this. Is I'll, like, during the day, if I catch myself. So we have Ring devices all throughout our house and stuff, and so, you know, you get You get caught on camera. You get caught on camera. Trust me, you get caught on camera. And just because you think you ain't on camera, you still get caught on camera, people. Believe me. Believe me. Trust me. It's happening. But I'll try to catch myself and I'll be like, start dancing or singing to her and point to her in the camera because I know that sometimes she'll check it. And it's like, at the very least, I want her to know that even though she's not here, I know she can see me. And so I'd like to let her know I recognize her. And then there's that. Let me start with TO. Yeah, it went so. Yeah, when did you all start TTOC? TTOTC? Or THC? Whatever. C's. Just sharesies. Sharesies. When did you guys start? I already said mine was 2019. You've been around a long time. And yeah, you guys are always like sitting on the chats, commenting and stuff. And I like our DJ that we have out there in the YouTube world, Zozo. Zozo rocks. You rock. Keep them cues coming up. Good songs you pick out. Especially at the right time when people are saying stuff in chat or on their stream. It's quite interesting. 2013, that's a... Yeah. 2013. What was I doing in 2013? I have no idea. It don't matter. But you were obviously starting to do the chase in 2013. What caused you to start doing the chase in 2013 there? Jeep girl? I saw it back when 2016, but didn't get books till 2019. I bet you saw it on that one show with Gates there, Joshua Gates. Yeah, no. Back when in 2016, because I think I seen that episode of Expedition Unknown with Josh Gates going over the thrill of the chase, and I didn't know it at the time what I had watched until later on when I got into the thrill of the chase. It was part of the storyline. Spoiled the Rockies in my Jeep. Nice. Good evening, Luli. Yeah, I'm on for about another 20 minutes. Figure I can get off at about 7-ish my time, you know. I've been ranting and raving for like an hour. Got another 20 minutes to go. Because I don't know if somebody's coming on at 7 or not, you know, and I'm not much of trying to take people away from other aisles of the chase market, but you know, courteous. Try to be courteous because we all are courteous. And then so INFJ. Oh my Lanta, I just saw the circle of death. That's not good. I had bought. We got these like Wi-Fi boosters. With our upgraded internet, we have it hooked, and so the internet's even better out here for the Wi-Fi. All right, ready? Here we go. I'm about to cough again. Too late. I warned you. But so I had gotten some like 300 feet of LAN cable that I was going to run from the upgraded internet out here to the Wi-Fi box. But it's like, I mean, if that's the case, then I really don't need to, so I'm just going to return it. Yeah, I think we'll return it. That way, I can lessen the blow in the future. Yeah. Oh, so that was another thing. And this goes for, like, nobody's actually going to watch this till the very end anyway. And that's okay. But if anybody ever wants to invite us, as in me or Kiwi, onto their show or channel or whatever, or would like to discuss anything, our door is always open to whatever. You can get a hold of us, reference Kiwi's Road there. Our email is in our about on our page. You guys over at IOC Nomadics video. Which one? because I'd have to go to Nomadic's page and see which video. Unless you sit there and share right now in chat. Just type up the name that you're supposed to look at. You can check that out. Share everybody's information. Look at that. I probably not even like funny to look at either. You know what I mean? Probably not even making anybody laugh, and that's okay because I make myself laugh on the inside. You know why? Because I'm learning to be happy, and if I can't laugh at myself, then I'll just laugh at myself. I mean, why not? Let's see. Oh, Lily, since you're in here, you can type when function and junction is, or abouts thereof. That was a good video. Nomadic or Jeep Girl. I don't know if Nomad's still in here. Probably is, probably isn't. Who knows? What else? What else do we got? What else do we got on the menu, people? Stuff, like I said, there's stuff behind me all over the place. You see something you want me to talk about or share, I need to get different angles because I got like another row of stuff underneath here. Let's see, you ready? Yabba do, yabba day. There. Is that even better? Is this even better? Because life and freedom. That's what we're about here in America. Life and freedom. Oh, the City of Rocks in Idaho. Oh. Oh, I think I did see that one. Unless it's new, then no, I didn't see it. But if it was like a couple months ago, then yeah, I think I've seen it. So, like, City of Rocks, I mean, oh, Atlanta. Hunting history. That's one of the things about hunting history that I just don't quite agree with is the restriction or inability to explore public lands, using certain means to explore. Come on now, it's public land. I want to learn about it. And if you're using a metal detector to find some history that supposedly wasn't supposed to be there to begin with, well then why can't I do that? Because you never know what you're going to find. I mean, look what they're showing around on Facebook that's going around, how they're found them footprints underneath the one of the layers of son of a gun, right on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, big old sand dunes out somewhere, and they're digging through the sand dunes because it used to be, ocean floor, and then, shoreline, blah, blah, blah. And so they dug away the sand, and they found a layer that had footprints in them. I almost want to say like 40,000 years ago or something like that. I could be wrong, probably am, but that's okay. I like to start rumors. I heard Shiloh's going to World Series of Fan this year, and I'm telling you, I say this now because I heard it on K-Pro's show. Now it was from some guy in a cowboy hat, kind of looked like this one, that said it. So I'm blaming that dude. Matter of fact, that name was Kiwis Road. I guarantee you he said it. He's probably lying, and he is, because he don't even know where it came from. He just started the rumor. But it'd be interesting to know if Shiloh actually went down because I started a rumor. That would be interesting. Then I'd actually have to ask that person, did you come down here because you heard the rumor that you were coming down here from Kiwis Road? Or a parrot? That would be interesting. Anyway, so, yeah, drop some comments, after the video's ended and let me know some things that I should try to add or not add or change or not change. I appreciate the constructive criticism. I appreciate you guys hanging out this long with me and this madness of mine. And yeah, I don't know. I'll give it like a few more seconds, and I think I'm gonna sit there and go play with our new little puppy that we got. And again, appreciate y'all. And yeah, my ending tagline is gonna be just what I keep saying every time we chat is keep calm and treasure on. And until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video that's on the chat top pinned. That video, make a comment on it, and get yourself entered into a chance to win this 1880 $5 gold piece from the Thrill of the Chase. And I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening. And with that, I bid you all adieu. Au revoir. Adios, muchachos. No, seriously, what's going on? No.